Hi everyone. Metaphysical Mama. How's everyone doing? I'm just going to read. I pulled the World card. I'll give you a closer look at it. From the Starman Tarot. And then I'm going to do a live show. Funny, it's 11:12 now. It was 11:11 when I popped on. Twin Flames, 11,000. And actually, it's funny, I have this very ancient book that I bought from an antique shop a long time ago. And I opened it today. You gonna work with me there? Yay. And, it's like I'll show it to you quick. Painters, sculptors, architects, and engravers. It's Clement. So this is the book. 1899. You could say super old. It's like I love shit like this. So fucking cool. So once in a blue, I'll show you a page. In the paper, it's so like fragile, delicate. So if you could see, oh, it was 144 as I just said. I see Harlem, but right here, the martyrdom of the 11,000. Hopefully that comes in a little clear. And if you could see the artist, engraver, Stern Francis van der. V-A-N, 2 words, and then lowercase D-E-R. Francis van der Steen. The martyrdom of the 11,000. Then under Virgins from a drawing. Adam receiving the apple from Eve upon a tablet is inscribed. Albert Dürer, inventor. Johannes Werer Fack. I don't know what this is. 16. S. Hubert kneeling before the stag, reversed from the print by Albert Dürer, marked with the cipher of the artist, S. Jerome, in meditation. So I'm going to leave it at that. If you'd like to pause and maybe if you're able to see and take a look at those words, if they mean anything to you, or the number on the page, 261. Dice. Actually, I didn't even see that. D-Y-C-E. Dürer. Peace out to Digital Underground. DMX. I fucking love that dude. Tupac. Oh, everyone that's crossed over or is, appearing as if they did in order to... The license plate in the car just pulling in is 303 YWY. 303 Yahweh. Oh, jeez. I can't take it. Well, I don't even know what I was just saying. These jeepers. Oh, I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee. Oh, yeah. So, let's read this World card, because then I'm gonna quick hop in the shower. It's supposed to rain today. It's a good day for cleansing. It's Thursday. What is today? April 29th. So 429 is 11. 2021 is a 5. So where we got 4, 5, 6. Well, we got 10s. Oh, my numbers are going crazy in my head right now. What the heck is today? 4, 29, is 11, so that's 4, and 1 and 1 is 5, 6. And then another 5 for 2021 is 11. Today's an 11 day. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's so cool. I came out at 11/11 and it's 11 day. Sorry that took me so long. I have so much coming in through my head, and when I pop on, ancestors or spirit or however you want to call it, right? You are it. Travels through me at ridiculous, right? Light speed, which it does for you too, especially if you tune in, because of course spirit is very excited to talk to you. And if you are blocked, then us that accept and allow, it comes rushing through like a flood, right? Light codes, the speed of light and sound and water. The speed of water is way faster than the speed of light or sound, right? What can travel through the in purity, and it's instantaneous, right? Truth pierces right through any bullshit. So I don't want to get distracted getting into what I'm going to be talking about probably in my live, because there's so much going on. But I just wanted to have a base, even though this will probably upload after the live. But either way, maybe check into this after you watch the live. It's Thursday Tea, Come and Ride the Lightning with Me is the title of today. And again, it's April 29th, 2021. Thursday. And so here we're going to read the World card. And this is from Starman Tarot, David Bowie deck. This deck, talk about light codes, is like very intense. A lot going on in this deck to bring in the new and the balance of, well, everything, right? 5, not just 4 elements, we are many, many more. Okay. The world, universe, I am your beloved conduit for the radiance and grace of life. And that's funny, that's what I was just referring to, and I didn't even look at this yet. Okay. We meet the piercing gaze. I just said that word too. Okay, synchronicities, right? Okay, are so important. I'm going to give a little ding there. Really, that's a clearing. When we have a synchronicity, it's like pause, and it's like slowing down the matrix to clear energy. It's like, oh, a big wave coming. So like sometimes you have to wait before you get into the water. You wait for that wave. Or if you're like, right, surfing, you're paddling out, you go down under into the wave, right, that you're not going to ride, right, while you're going out, paddling out. So if you can kind of refer to things and relate in some kind of manner, however it relates to you, super kudos, because that's how we do, and that's how we get through, right? The shit. Because the whole world is knee deep in the shit, and Mother Nature ain't playing around. So don't get stuck in the mud, right? It's like if you watch Neverending Story, remember the swamp of sadness, right? So we don't want to allow sadness to overwhelm us. We want to keep trucking. Keep trucking. Grateful Dead. Okay, I'm going to read, hopefully all the way through. Let's see. We meet the piercing gaze of the Earth Shamanka warrioress, standing resolute, fully present. She rises out of the ground, embodying the immense force of Mother Nature. Narrow synchronicities. A wise ancient being. The magic of alchemy and sacred earth mystery are woven into her crafted armor. worn with powerful elegance. Around her is the skeleton of industry, a former factory now transformed by nature into some great cathedral or temple. The world is her church. Well said, right? And your body is your temple. That's a beautiful way to look at that. The world is your church. That's everyone's thoughts and feelings, okay? That's what makes the world go round. So don't get confused by the words and the sound, because that's what causes mass confusion and distorted illusions. Because we quickly assume a word means something, and then we just quickly skip by, and then da-da-da-da-da-da, and then we don't know why we have a sty in our eye. Right? Erase that. We don't want anybody to have a sty, right? So we want to clear any blockages, right? And we don't want to blame or point our fingers at others best we can. We want to relate when we get upset, because when we point a finger out, 3 more are pointing at us. Rule of thumb. And church and state, the world, and then the state that you're in, right? So we don't want to allow others' false narratives to control or cause imbalance within our system, because we're listening to bullshit, right? Gossip, naysayers, gnashing teeth, right? People just, right? So repeating, right? Old narratives, pre-scripted narratives in order to, right? I'm going to say rape, molest, control, false control, right? It's really, like what's going on now to me is like everyone's that saying that they're for slavery. What's a job? Then you have a price on your head. So when fear, right, the pre-scripted narrative gets put out, the fear and control matrix becomes, right, it grips you tighter, right? It's like a cobra, the viper, a snake grabbing, right? It's got his teeth in you, and then the other one comes and squeezes. So we want to just like push that out of the way by using our breath, not stress, because stress is a silent killer. So we don't want to get mad back. That doesn't help us, and that's also what they count on and expect. So the more that we calm our bodies of water, breathe, connect with one another, with Mother Nature, right? In the triple darkness where you can close your eyes, where you know thyself, right? You close your eyes, look inside, and remember you are love, sweetie pie. And that connects you with your higher conscience and your third eye and your heart chakra, and you ground. And that's communing, right, with spirit, Mother Nature, Universal Father. However it is to you is okay, right? So however you're connecting and however that is to you in your purest form, when you go into that dark, dark, dark place, because triple darkness is the ether, is your higher conscience, spirit floating way above, connecting your third eye and your heart, and then ground into Mother Earth, connecting with Mother Earth and Mother Nature, right? The ocean, the animals, all vibrations. You want to just connect, just like how I always use the snow globe, right? So you are this, right? So just close your eyes and be this clear ball of love. Clear everything else. When you can get to that point, you're golden, right? Stay golden, pony boy. Okay. Which is our Christ consciousness, where we really wear our crown. We want to allow the gut, that brain, and that solar system, that nervous system to connect with our earthly body, the earthly mother, our human living mother, right? And then also connect with Mother Nature, different than Earthly Mother. They work together, right? The under, the over, the in-between, right? Within, without. We want to connect with all the suns, all the stars, be grateful, have an attitude of gratitude. Do not get over analysis paralysis. My friend said that to me, and I have to write that there and keep that there for myself. I even know that happens to me often, right? Because I get so much information coming in and I can get very stuck. So we want to remind ourselves to, again, just keep clearing, hum, sing, dance, do something you love. Think of something you love. And if you're not grateful for anything in this moment, be grateful that you can complain, right? It's like, be grateful that you have ability to be upset and be mad and complain and have a right to do so, right? So, right, there's many things. Just start with something silly and little. If that's all you have to do, it's like, oh, I'm mad. I should be grateful that I'm able to be mad. At least I know what it's like to be happy. If I'm pissed off, I know the difference, right? So this is some duality, right? Masculine, feminine, spirit, divinity, human. We're bringing in all our jinny, jin, 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 all our unseen information, right? Everybody's operating on like 5 spark plugs instead of 6, or, right? We're short a spark plug. So we want to tune up our vehicles, tune up our bodies, tune up what's under the hood. All right. The twisted branches reaching into this space represent the ancient bristlecone pines, the oldest non-clonal organisms on this planet. Recent research in forests suggests the biggest and therefore oldest of the trees, now known as mother trees. How beautiful, as we're talking about Mother Earth and Mother Nature, right? The sisters, the mothers, the divine feminine, nurturing, which we all have this inside of us. We all have divine feminine inside of us. We all have that little bitch inside of us. We all have a little girl inside of us. Whether you're a male or a female, we all have a little boy inside of us. We all have a divine masculine. We all have we have a twin flame body. Whether you're a twin flame or not, this is part of upgrading DNA to upgrade into your twin flame body so that you have a balance of masculine, feminine, positive, negative, earthly, spiritual, material, physical, etc., right? Whatever. So it's like all the things that we are, right? No thing and everything. Not nothing. We are, when we close our eyes, no thing, just love, and we can be anything and everything. Close your eyes. Go inside. There's a good Doors song that sings that. Here I have a little game. Close your eyes. Forget your name. Forget the world. Forget the people. And we'll erect a giant steeple. This little game is fun to do. Just close your eyes, no way to lose. And I'm right here. We're going to release control. We're breaking through. Wah! Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Little Jim Morrison. Okay, so they're known as the mother trees. They have vast mycorrhizal networks of fungi below. Yeah, because I almost put a mushroom in the emoji that I put up on the other video for my live that's waiting that I gotta hurry and get in the shower for. But that's funny because, yeah, the mushrooms and the trees, right? Trees communicate from the roots. Just like I was saying, we have to connect as we're walking around the surface, right? Where you been, Satan? Walking to and fro, back and forth upon the surface of the earth, right? And the world, represents all the elements and the thoughts and the feelings that come swirling out of us, our Adams and our Eves and our Cains and our Abels and our, right? Et ceteras, lots of that stuffs. Our devils, our little demons, our premature thoughts that come shooting out, right? All those things. That's what creates, right? Matter. Earthly matters. Right? So we want to connect now with our divinity. Down to the roots, right? We're trees. We want to connect to our roots so we can bear fucking awesome and ripe fruit. Yeah? Food for thought. Rabbit. Okay, I'm going to run out of time before I can read this. Let's keep going. All right, they have Michael. So yeah, they connect and they have like a deal going. I've said this before in other videos. So the mushrooms and the trees connect from the roots, the fungi. And the fungi, the mushrooms, eat carbon. So we're going from carbon to crystalline bodies. And they don't want you to know that. Right? So stay away from the fucking vaccine. Sorry. Vaccine means cow. Do your studying. Okay? I don't want to, right? I don't want to have any marks against me, so I'm not going to go too cuckoo on the cow talk, right? Cows chew a lot of grass, sassafras, and they produce a lot of shit and mushrooms in it, right? Produces lots of illusions and confusion, and which is fine. We want to connect with those things. However, there's also poisonous mushrooms. So very important to be aware, right? Be aware. Show you care. And let's just start from there. Okay. Blah, blah. All right, where am I? So whatever, I'm not good at this word. Vast mycorrhizal networks of fungi below ground that support young trees or seedlings, preferentially ferrying them the nutrients they need to grow. Right? So they're like the cows, they're like also like, right? Like maternal mothers, surrogates, and etc. Things of that nature, right? When we're all, right, it takes a village. So there's so many different parts that we all are to one another. It's really important we be grateful for that rather than like, please. Okay. That support young trees or seedlings, preferentially ferrying them the nutrients they need to grow. The ancient mother tree is a recurrent theme or motif of the Starman Tarot, delivering the energy of the miraculous tree. And check this out too. I happened to put this right here next to, just look at it. It's a bookmark. I just love it. It's a little ancient tree of life with like these crystals. I don't know if you can see it because my hand, kind of hard to see. So anyhow, let me just, but yeah, right, more synchronicities as we go. Okay, the miraculous tree, ancient, rooted in the wild earth, having lived through so many epochs, an ever-present witness to the stream of life that has come and gone. It reminds us to respect and honor nature that is so formidably strong, for her presence will prevail no matter what we think and say about saving the planet, right? Or what we're trying to produce as a repeat false prescripted narrative to cause confusion and illusion so we can still keep printing and making moony, right? To keep people running in herds in circles or walking a tightrope or going back and forth in confusion. Okay, so get barefoot, take off your shoes, connect, take a salt bath, dance around in your underwear. I did yesterday. Okay, be silly is what I'm saying. Be you, be fun. Okay, have fun with Mother Nature and Spirit. Mother Nature always decides and stands as the shamanka, and shamanka is a woman shaman. Unapologetic, displaying her defenses. Although considerably advanced in years, she remains vital and potent, provocatively sensual, and fecund. I don't know that word. Fecund. Excuse me. She exhibits, I got some homework to do there. She exhibits her fertility with handfuls of grain. Now in Virgo, the left hand holds the wheat, the grain, the corn, the wheat, the barley, important words, metaphysical meanings. Look up these things if you have interest to, right? Do a little digging so that we can sprout this new earth and flourish it with awesome vibrations of awareness and love and harmony. That's how we plant awesome seeds and gardens and flourish and bear amazing fruit, and we're all doing it together. Woo woo! That's the kind of train we want to ride on and get these fucking iron tracks from suffocating the earth, right? Holding it down, knocking down trees instead of contributing, right, to the earthly matters and the mother nature and universal father parties. Okay. She exhibits her fertility with handfuls of grain and the cacao pods laid out before her, sacred food of the gods that originated in South America many thousands of years ago. We do love our coffee and dark chocolate and marijuana, cannabis sativa. I am the weed plant. That'll cure you. They are some of the most complex and nutritiously dense foods in existence. And also, not a health channel as far as doctorate. I'm not playing games with any of your verbal legalese bullshit people out there that want to try to play games. So if you're going to try to get twisty with me, be very, very aware that I love playing with my food. So be careful who you decide to mess with, is all I'm going to say. Very politely and humbly. So I'm creating a boundary. You may not be able to see it, but it's there. So beware. Tread with care. Because I don't like when beings try to trespass and enter my house or disturb my peace or try and alter the truth. That's all I'm saying. I'm a mom. So when people are trying to confuse, I'm going to say my children or any children, and we are all children, I take that very seriously. And the defense, the Goddess Council, etc., that's also watching, and all the ancestors also take that extremely, extremely seriously. That's rape and molestation, and it's disgusting, and that's why they're all called pigs in the Bible. So I'm just going to leave that there at that. And then we love animals that are pigs because they're intelligent and they're so cute and there's all this other stuff. So let's not get like all wrapped up in like the negative. I do apologize, but I do have to dip down and go there and acknowledge the truth because that's what I do. So I'm going to go real dark and deep sometimes, but then I'll always bring it back up into a higher vibration, right? To balance it out. But it's like we have to bungee down sometimes and look where we don't want to see, right? Like if we have a boo-boo, sometimes it's like you don't want to look, but you got to look. We got to look at the big world's boo-boos so that we don't keep allowing this shit to go on. I'm not going to turn my head if I'm, right, like if you see something, say something. And we tell our kids not to bully. So we're going to grab the bull by the horns and fling it over where it belongs to go in the pastures and graze some grass and take a time out. That's all. All right, I got to keep going here because I'm about to run out of time. Speaking of mine. Okay. Sacred food of the gods that originated in South America. Okay. They are some of the most complex and nutritionally dense foods in existence. She gifts us her abundance. She gifts us her abundance. freely and offers us one of the greatest treasures of all, the royal metal, the gold ingo, fashioned into astonishing artifacts for millennia. And that's what we're doing right now, right? We're turning lead to gold. Gold was above all sacred to the sun deities, kept in trust by the priesthood and used in ceremony and ritual to maintain the balance and harmony of nature. In return, there is an offering of the sacred medicine plant, tobacco, whose smoke carries all thoughts, feelings, and prayers to Mother Earth, Shamanka, and the creator of the world, right? Why do they tell you not to smoke? And I'm not saying go smoke, but tobacco is a sacred plant, so is marijuana, cannabis sativa, indica, depending on your body, etc., whatever, right? So yeah, herbs are very important, and usually the things that they're telling you are going to kill you and that are bad are the things that are going to connect you with Mother Earth. So please take some time and space to breathe and allow truth to resonate and clear all the bullshit and allow